These are the top 15 best farms for Minecraft Bedrock that are going to give you resources, XP, and rare items. Whether you're just starting out or you're trying to optimize your game, I promise that these farms are going to craft you a better world. Oh my god, that was bad. Let's get into it. And starting the list off at number 15, we have this Kelp XP Farm. Now this is a zero-tick farm, and it is quite efficient. As you can see, we have plenty of kelp, and all of this kelp is going to get turned into dried kelp, which you can then collect the XP, and you have an amazing fuel source as well. You can also replace these smokers with composters, and then you will get bone meal, turning this into a bone meal farm. And coming in at number 14, we have the Hostile Mob Farm. This is a very old design, it's very classic, and I'm sure everyone has built one of these at least once. This is going to give you rotten flesh, gunpowder, bones, arrows, and tons of XP, and it's fully AFKable. And let's just throw a couple more shrines in there. Oh yeah, you do only need one though. And you just sit here and you AFK. Number 13 is going to go to the Raid XP Farm, and the only reason it's so low on the list is because in the 1.21 update, they made a stupid change where now you have to drink ominous bottles and you don't automatically get the raid effect when you kill pillager captain. So yeah, it's not really AFK anymore, which is why it's so low on the list, but it is still a great farm nonetheless. You're going to get plenty of XP, and this particular design is going to bring the ominous bottles all the way up to your AFK platform, so it's nice and easy to get the effect. And it's just a pretty farm. Look at all the glass. Coming in at number 12, we have this Guardian XP Farm, and I'm sad to see it so far down on the list because this is one of my favorite farms. This design is made by Blazed MC, one of my friends. I will leave a link in the description to that video, obviously. But yeah, I am sad to see it so far down on the list, but let's be honest, there are better XP farms out there, and also, you kind of have to have an acquired taste to use prismarine block. And for those of you who have been around since 2020, 4 years ago, oh my god, that makes me feel so old, you might remember this. This is my old Guardian farm that I had on my SMP that I was a part of, and this is a Silent Whisperer design, and as you can see, it was much larger, so just be lucky that that's all you have to do now. This design does still work though. It's just quite expensive to build. Oh my god, the nostalgia. There couldn't be a better farm than the Slime Farm for number 11. This is a very unique farm in that it's kind of simple to build. Oh, we got a little Enderman buddy. And it also is really cool. I don't know why, but I just kind of love slime balls. Like as an item, they look super cool. But if we come over here, this is our little AFK room. We're going to sit here in AFK. All of the slimes are going to fall down onto those magma blocks, and all of the slime balls are going to be picked up into this chest. And slime balls are important for things like sticky pistons, slime blocks, leads, stuff of that nature, and all of your other sticky situations. Should I just give up on puns? Bone meal is one of those things where you're going to need it for basically any automatic farm and also doing foliage and stuff. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but I love bone meal fish farms. I think that they are so efficient and they're so much better than like a moss farm or something. And this one, you just sit in this little AFK room like most of my farms, and then if we come down here, all of the drops are going to end up inside of this chest, which I did make a little airlock. So you can grab all of your, and also you get a food source. This is a double whammy. This is a no-brainer, which is why it is deserving of the 10th spot. Well, number 9 on this list isn't exactly a farm per se. I do think that a super smelter is a very notable 9th spot. I don't know what else to call it. This is going to be useful for basically any industrial smelting project. So if you want a lot of smooth stone, for example, this is going to be an absolute lifesaver. It's going to come in waves of 8. It's one of the most satisfying things to watch in Minecraft, in my opinion, and it is just so much faster than having a regular furnace. And on top of that, you can also replace these furnaces with smokers or blast furnaces if you are using them for, you know, a particular thing. So you could hook this up to like your Guardian farm, for example, and have all of the fish smelted super quickly. Also, it looks so cool. Coming in at number 8, we have this Sugarcane Farm, which is going to produce 15,000 sugarcane per hour, which is absolutely insane. All of that sugarcane you see sitting on the floor there, yeah, that's because this thing is full of sugarcane. Sugarcane is going to be useful for making books or rockets or any of that fun stuff, so this is definitely a must-have. Coming in at number 7, this is going to be a controversial take, but I truly do feel like Wool Farm is deserving of this spot. I think that having this early game is going to do you wonders when you're ready to go netherite mining. It's also going to allow you to make banners and stuff like that, so the Wool Farm is going to get my number 7 spot. No, you're not seeing double. This might look really similar to that mob farm from earlier, and that's because it is a very similar design, but this is a creeper farm coming in at number 6. This is very, very similar to the mob farm, except if we go inside here and look at the inner workings, you'll notice that there are trapdoors on the roof, so only creepers are going to spawn, making this thing produce so much more gunpowder than that mob farm ever could, and it's also going to give you plenty of XP. Just make sure you stand here with your looting 3 sword, and rockets and all that will be in your near future, or TNT if you're a bit scandalous. Number 5 is going to be a bit of a blanket statement here, because number 5 is going to go to all XP farms. Any XP farm you can think of is deserving of this spot. XP farms are basically a necessity if you want to play Minecraft in the like try-hard series section thing, which is why any XP farm is going to do fine. But number 4 is going to be one of the best XP farms, which leads us into number 4, a Gold XP Farm. Now this particular design is absolutely crazy. If we come down into our AFK room here, you're going to see that we get quite a lot of XP from standing here on this chest. All of the zombie pigmen are going to die, and all of the drops are going to end up inside of these chests. And you might notice there's going to be a bit of an overflow problem when it comes to gold swords here. But this thing is going to produce tons of gold. It's going to produce tons of XP, like so much XP. So if you actually give me a second, we are on level 25. I just loaded into this world. That's crazy. The villager trading hall is going to come in at number 3. I was really close to putting it in second place, but the next 2 farms just outdo this. This is going to produce all of the materials that you can think of. Enchantment books, armors and weapons, and just trading for emerald. This is an easy way to get XP and an even easier way to get gear. I cannot stress this enough. Villager trading halls are so awesome. A lot of you guys saw this coming, but AFK Fish Farms are going to come in the number 2 place because, of course, you can get basically everything. You can get your XP, you can get your enchantment books, you can get your fish and food source and all that, and all you have to do is sit here with an auto clicker. If you don't have access to an auto clicker, then there is this semi-automatic design, which you just cast your rod into the banner, and then it'll automatically drop down. Not nearly as good, but it's still up there. I love these farms. All right, everyone with me now. Coming in at number 1 is the Iron Farm. I feel like everyone knew that that was coming, but this is one of my favorite farms, and that's because who doesn't love iron? This thing isn't going to produce any XP, however, this is going to give you plenty of iron, more than you'll ever know what to do with, so this is great if you want to have lots of hoppers and stuff like that. This is going to produce 350 iron per hour. It also doubles as a string farm, as sad as that may be. And if you want to trade with the villagers, you very well can. You just have to do a couple modifications to the design. Alright, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this top 15 list, and hopefully you guys find use and go ahead and build most of these farms. I don't just have these 15 farms though. I have over 300 tutorials, so you can go ahead and check those out if you didn't see. But yeah, my name is OneUpMC, and I will catch you guys in the next one.